Welcome to Game8 Demo Showcase. I'm Hex, and today we're spotlighting 3 Cyberpunk-inspired games from Steam. Featuring wild tech, glowing neon vibes, or both, these titles are absolute must-sees. Let's jump in! We love hacking, and we love anything Cyberpunk. I mean, we did do more than 2 Netrunner playthroughs in Cyberpunk 2077. That pretty much means that Into the Grid is right up our alley. It's a Cyberpunk roguelike deck builder where you'll be diving into the dangers of cyberspace to take down evil corporations. Surprise, surprise. The aesthetics and music scream modern Cyberpunk sensibilities. You have that reddish UI juxtaposed with a lot of bloom from the other colors on screen, and you're also gonna get that rhythmic techno beats coupled with 80 synths. The vibe is there. Like any decent deck builder, it feels snappy to interact with the various menus. That includes the cards themselves, which feature some very interesting art. If you've played Disco Elysium, you'll be familiar with the abstract watercolor images you'll have in your deck. The goal of every run is to find and breach the mainframe by locating the central node. That means exploring different types of nodes that give off different effects. These grids will be protected by Sentinel ICEs. Not sure if that stands for Intrusion Countermeasures Electronics, just like in Cyberpunk 2077, but it is similar in a way that these programs also get in your way and you gotta fight them. This is where the fun is at, as the card combat system involves a back and forth, ensuring that your defenses are up while being able to slowly deplete an enemy program's health. The game tells you what subroutines the enemy will be doing, so you'll be able to plan with what you have. You'll mostly have cards that either increase your buffer defense or deal direct damage to your enemy. Playing cards increases your virtual memory, which can be used to activate certain abilities or trigger the conditional effects of certain cards. Like any deck builder, there's a heck lot of depth to the system, and it gets engaging once you grasp the basics. Wanna feel like an awesome hacker navigating a dystopian network? Try Into the Grid, choom! Okay, this is a weird one on so many levels. Byte is a tactics RPG adaptation of Bram Stoker's Dracula in that its plot actually shares a lot of parallels with the original classic, except it's set in 1980s Detroit, and that there are computers, and that the playable Jonathan Harker is now a real estate agent rather than a solicitor. You're basically doing errands for Dracula while running into odd occurrences in his castle that raise suspicion about who this Dracula dude is. And we all know where this is headed. It starts to make sense why this game is called Byte, as much of the game's aesthetic themes stem from a peculiar clash between 19th century Gothic and 20th century technology. You'll get that black and white film vibe as you roam the castle halls, but with a pixelated twist. But nothing embodies that more than Jonathan's ability to hack computers. Quite an interesting talent for a real estate agent in the 80s. The game has a strange ambiance to it. Eeriness isn't something you wouldn't expect in anything vampire related, but there's this unique feel to hearing random electric guitar sounds as you explore the castle. The game's grid-based tactics gameplay puts less emphasis on combat and more on Jonathan being able to accomplish different objectives while evading enemies. It's not easy collecting data and installing software while you're being chased by digital gargoyles. So Jonathan can use a variety of skills to survive the grid, such as sprinting faster or creating decoys of himself. Byte is a unique take on a lot of things: the Dracula story, tactics RPGs, and even gaming aesthetics. Recommend checking this out if you want to try something special. I like zombie shooters and Cyberpunk. Therefore, I like Cyberpunk zombie shooters. Dead Dock Protocol is a colorful isometric shooter set in a futuristic world overrun by zombie robots, or zombots as General Deadright would like to call it. To call this game vibrant would be selling it short, as the second you breach into the first level, you'll be greeted by a colorful horde of zombies and bloomy lights you'll often find in Cyberpunk games. DDP's semi-arcade vibes contribute to that too, with its particular fonts, campy announcers, and retro wave background music. The animations look great, and your character's movements make you feel like a Spec Ops operative trained to do the job. Dead Dock Protocol is straightforward in telling you what to do. Paint the town red. Well, in this case, neon red, or whatever colors are inside these zombots. You'll often have to face a large amount of zombots in any room. Pistols, SMGs, shotguns, and a sniper rifle are available to players at the start of the demo, but you're going to need more than that. You'll face hordes of these guys in tight spaces, and it's easy to get jumped on if you're not making smart tactical decisions of when to reload, make space, or stagger the zombots. There's less emphasis on twitch reflexes here than there is on calculated movement, so relying on your wits is key to clearing the infected and not having to respawn. It's very satisfying once you get the hang of kiting a bunch of relentless zombots only for them to stagger after a lunge, which gives yourself an opening to reload so you can repeat the cycle once again, at least until you allow yourself to get flanked. Deadlock Protocol is a great game for those in the mood for different things, whether it be futuristic shooters, zombie hoarders, or 80s cyberpunk vibes. And that wraps up this week's run of Cyberpunk demos. Got a game we need to hack into? Let us know in the comments below. Stay tuned to Game8 TV for more exciting demos coming your way soon. I'm Hex, and I'll catch you next time.